Hey, what's up, everybody? My name is Josh Pono. I am the owner of First Class Real Estate San Diego. This is going to be a training. It might even become a rant. We'll see. It might even become a comedy show. But the bottom line is that the value that you will get from this will make all your open houses easier. It'll make your sphere of influence calls easier. And it'll allow you to have more fun with what you're doing. In fact, when you're in the zone, like this example and this training and this technique that I'm about to teach you, when you're in that zone, it's so much fun. It is working. It is incredible. It is, you know, that good feeling that you get when something just is like, it works and you're like, yes, like imagine being able to have more of that. This was an awesome day that was literally the definition of how I believe our businesses should be. It is the culture of what we do here. It is the definition of excellence, in my opinion, and it's something that we should all strive for, because once we get that to that space, really great things happen. So I hope you find this valuable. I hope it opens up your mind to new possibilities. I'm a big believer that nobody needs somebody else to be successful, and we also can grow together when we share together. So anyway, let's get right into it. Here's the story. Here's the context. I was sponsoring a golf charity event, and the golf charity event was the Patriots Hockey Organization. Shout out to Eric and Adrian. They do a lot of healing through hockey. When these vets come back over or they get off their duties, they have some challenges that they carry based on their occupation from a psychological standpoint. And so hockey has really helped me keep all my challenges together and really stay focused during the day. It's my outlet. And I met these people and saw what they were doing for some of our veterans that were battling these and how it was helping. So absolutely wanted to get involved. San Diego's a huge military town. Ding, ding, ding. As a realtor, yes, those two go together. Military, constantly moving. This was an opportunity for me. And so we absolutely jumped at it. Now, a lot of times we do these sponsorship events and we do these things that we want to do. And we usually get a tax write-off, and we also get a good feeling that we're doing something. But do our businesses actually grow? And one of the challenges that I've noticed when working with agents and talking to agents is they go through the motions, the routine of, all right, we'll go there, we'll set up our banner, we'll get our logo. The logo looks good. Well, we got to have some business cards, and we got to do this and we got to do that. We got to get a sign-in sheet so that we can, follow up with people. We want to get leads, and we go through all these things, right? And then we show up and we don't necessarily have a pitch, or we don't necessarily have an impression that we're going to give, and like, what's the image of what we're going to do? So here's what I did, and the results were through the roof. All right, so first and foremost, we showed up. We didn't bring a huge banner with a logo and all that stuff. Like, that's not a return on investment. Like, I'm going to give them my logo through marketing and stuff. Like, yeah, but I'm not Nike. We don't have brand recognition yet. So we go there, we have the banner or the pop-up tent, plain white table, black cloth, tablecloth, and then we have me and my preferred lender, Eric Atalano. And so we sit down and we're like, okay, we're getting ready. But prior to the event, we always ask ourselves, what's a piece of value? What's something that this audience, this group, what do these hockey playing, military, firefighter, first responders type of people, what do they like? Well, we know they like hockey. We know they like military. The Patriots Hockey Organization, they have some really awesome hockey jerseys. And we're like, let's give them a custom hockey jersey. So in exchange for their name, phone number, email, jersey size, because how can you give them a jersey if you don't have their jersey size? There's a reason I need this information, because I have to call you to verify that this jersey is exactly the one you want before I custom order for you, right? So there's a piece of value that we know the audience is going to love that I'm going to sell, so to speak, or I'm going to highlight so that I can get them to give me their information without being uncomfortable. I don't want to spend 3 hours trying to gather people's information if they're not going to want to give it to me. It's not a lot of fun. We've all done open houses. Sometimes, so it's not fun. So what we do is we bring the jersey, right? And we set the jersey up. And then we have to make an impression, right? There's a delivery. We want to gather their attention. We want to hook them. We want to tell them a story that'll keep them engaged. And then we want to make them an offer to get closer into relationship with us, okay? So the hook was the jersey. Come over here. I'll give you a chance to raffle off, to get a raffle chance at this jersey. All you got to do is give me your information. Then the story is, I've got to introduce who I am to them quickly, efficiently. I've got to get them to understand who we are. So what we did was we took 12 business cards, right? Anybody can do this at any place. You could do this at an open house. You could do this at a networking event. You could do it with 3. You could do it whatever you want to do it. It'll literally work everywhere. So you take 12 business cards. I took 12, and the reason why I took 12 is I wanted a 1 in 3 chance. And I just literally grabbed these numbers out of the air. I'm like, I'll do 12 cards because each group has 4 golfers. So they can all have a 33% chance to win. And I'll turn all these business cards upside down. So on the top, they're all organized. They're all in the same order. And it says First Class Real Estate SC. Ding. Now, when they flip them over, it just says Josh Pono. It's my normal business card, right? So they come over and I say, gentlemen, I know that everybody wants to sell you stuff. I literally have nothing to sell you. Please come over. We have 2 amazing giveaways for everybody that participated in the event. Thank you so much. Number 1, the Patriots Hockey Organization. This is their custom special unit black jersey. It has the names of their fallen soldiers on their sleeves that have been on their teams. It has you can get a custom name, custom number. You can get whatever you want. All you need to do is fill out this form. We had it on an iPad, so that way there's no data entry. The worst thing, side note, tip, stop the tape. Get your data entry electronic. Like, to me, after working an event for 3-4 hours, the last thing on the planet I want to do is manually type that into my customer relationship management tool or put it in a spreadsheet or what. I don't even care if you open up an iPad, put a CSV file on there or a Google sheet, and just have them type it in the spaces. Do that like electronically so that you can take that list and easily put it into your tool. We've got videos on that. If you need that, let us know. It's super simple. So going back to the story, just fill out the iPad, name, phone number, because I need to call you to verify that you didn't type anything wrong, email address, jersey size, and quick survey. If you did want to learn about anything, would it be real estate, lenders, or just give me the jersey? Okay. The third option is just give me the jersey. Great. I know who I can market to. I know what they don't want to talk about. I know what they don't like. So let's ask, do you want to talk about mortgages? Do you want to talk about real estate? Or do you just want the jersey? Because we get that too. That's why we picked it. Okay. That's the mindset of the setup. So I've got a hook, the jersey. I got lead capture that they'll give to me anyway. Funny story. I think it was like group 7. They come up and one of the guys is a little bit on edge. Like, he seems a little tense, which is interesting because he's probably had 3 or 4 shots and playing golf in the middle of an amazing day, an amazing city. But I can see that he's tense. So he walks up and we sell the jersey and his buddy is super excited. He's like, dude, I want that jersey. So he starts filling it out and he goes, hold up there. I'm a realtor. Don't give him your information. He's just going to spam the shit out of you. Literally said that. I said, we won't spam you. We only send content of value. Come on. And so his buddy, the client, literally goes, I don't give a shit. I want the jersey. And gave us the information anyway. So then we've got the hook, right? We've got the hook. We've got the value. Now I don't have to try to convince people to give me stuff. And by the way, the event was a $500 sponsorship for $100. I got the jersey extra and it made my life so much easier and it made the quality of my leads that much better. Nobody gave me fake information. Why would they? I just told them they don't have to. They gave me information because I had something of value that they wanted. And so that the hardest part of the job of trying to convince somebody to give you their information, I didn't have to. It did all the work for it, right? Great. So now I need to take them and tell them a story about me because that's cool. You got the jersey, but you know about the jersey. You give me your information, but you know nothing about me. And in order for my network, my business to grow, you have to buy into a story to me really quickly. So we take this really quickly story and we say, all right, here's what we're going to do. 12 business cards, turn them upside down. On the top, it has our First Class Real Estate logo. On the bottom, underneath it, it has my business card. They'll come up. Hey, everybody come up. Check out this amazing jersey, blah, 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 blah. Give me your information. We already discussed this. I'm just recapping. And then As soon as they would turn the card over, and I'd have fun, they'd go to reach, and some even thought there'd be some strategy behind it. Like, and so they're like cautiously going to grab this one. I'm like, not that one. And then they're like, wait a minute, is he telling me that because he doesn't want me to win? Like, it was a really fun time, and we were just having fun. And as soon as they would turn it over, I would jump up from my chair and be like, congratulations, you just met a fantastic real estate agent. That's incredible. And they would laugh, and they're like, this guy, like, and you got me. And I'm like, but wait, time out. There's still 3 more prizes. There's all kinds of different prizes. And then the next golfer would turn it over. I say, he's a winner too. That's incredible, right? I'll send anybody that wants the video, I'll send it to you. It's pretty funny. And the point was this, is that I didn't need to tell them I was a real estate agent. I didn't need to tell them anything. But the responses is people were having fun. They were laughing. They were giggling. They started asking us about, like, oh, do you sell in Palmdale? Because I have a house in Palmdale I want to sell in 6 months, right? Like, they were like, this is somebody I want to be around. I had one guy jump around and give me a hug, and he goes, brothers don't shake hands. Brothers got a hug. Like, this guy was calling me family off of one joke. We had people that were very hardcore, I don't like salesmen, laughing, going, this is real estate gone wild, right? Like, we created this reaction. And then after the event is over with the actual plane, there's the dinner, the buffet, where everybody sits down. They're tired, they're still drinking, they're doing their thing, and now they're waiting for their awards and their prize. And after Eric and I got everything squared away, we walked into this event. You would have thought we were like these rock stars that, like, you would have thought we were the biggest thing since sliced bread. Like, we walked in and they're like, everybody's a winner. Like, there's that guy. Like, they were having so much fun. When I follow up with them, they're just excited to say hello, right? So now I've made it. I got a hook. I told them a story. I gave them an offer in regards to, staying in contact, and everything is growing from there. So, like, when we're doing our open houses, when we're making our sphere of influence calls, when we're meeting new people and networking, right? I do my best to figure out, how am I going to make an impression that's going to be lasting? How am I going to get their information and the highest quality information? How am I going to not spend any time typing that information in because I hate it? How am I going to set that up so that it's enjoyable, right? And if I focus on that piece, then all the other steps just start, like dominoes, they just start to go. So I hope you find this of value. This isn't a piece about me. It's about focusing on creating an impression that will allow you to grow that relationship, and from the start. And one of the tips is, like, just go for it. Like, I personally do not care if somebody doesn't think I'm funny, or if they don't like me, or if because if that's the case, then most likely they've just judged me and haven't gotten to know me. It's very, 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 very rare that because I just don't engage with people, right? So because I don't engage with people, and I just, hey, that's your opinion, I can appreciate that, and I just keep cruising, and I'm not mad about it or anything. Just I don't worry about, well, what if they think I'm this weird guy? They probably all thought I was weird, but in a great way. And so that's something that I always want to do. Anytime I'm meeting an agent, anytime I'm meeting somebody that's thinking about buying an office, I want to set that impression with them so that they understand who I am. So anyway, hope this helps. If you have any questions, let us know. We do trainings all week long, and anybody and everybody can come. And as always, I like to say, you don't need us, and we may just be able to help you grow pretty quickly. So be well and have a fantastic day.